Hi, my name is Rachel Kraft, and this is my final presentation for IDT 3600. I will be presenting on the ISTE standards for teachers. ISTE stands for International Society for Technology and Education. There are 5 standards that basically tell teachers how to utilize technology in their classrooms. The first standard tells teachers that they are to give students an environment to learn and be creative. The second standard tells teachers that they should be designing a curriculum that integrates technology. The third standard states that teachers should provide examples for students and demonstrate new technology to them. The fourth states that teachers should educate students on how to interact with technology responsibly, as well as legally and ethically. The final and fifth standard states that teachers should carry the technology outside of the classroom, and this promotes and encourages the community of educators. The first standard is facilitate and inspire student learning and creativity. So basically, teachers are using their knowledge of subject matter and creating a creative and innovative learning environment that can be done both face-to-face and virtually. Some examples of things that we've done in this course specifically are the graphic organizer. This correlates with substandard A, which is promote, support, and model creative and innovative thinking and inventiveness. We also did a blog, which correlates with substandard B. The engage students in exploring real-world issues and solving authentic problems using digital tools and resources. We also did a lecture capture, which correlates with substandard D, which is model collaborative knowledge construction by engaging and learning with students, colleagues, and others in face-to-face and virtual environments. The second standard is design and develop digital age learning experiences and assessments. This states that teachers design, develop, and evaluate authentic learning experiences and assessments, incorporating contemporary tools and resources to maximize content learning and context, and to develop the knowledge, skills, and attitudes that are identified in this standards for students. Some examples of things that we did this semester were we created a web quest. This correlates with substandard B, develop technology-enriched learning environments that enable all students to pursue their individual curiosities and become active participants in setting their own educational goals, managing their own learning, and assessing their own progress. We also did a coding lesson. This correlates with substandard A, where we design or adapt relative learning experiences that incorporate digital tools and resources to promote student learning and creativity. Then we also had an assignment where we had to collect multiple online resources that would go along with a lesson, and I picked a Starfall website, and this specific link goes to a game where a child would create their own Valentine's Day card. And it correlates with substandard C, which is customize and personalize learning activities to address students' diverse learning styles, working strategies, and abilities using digital tools and resources. Now that one correlates specifically because that game is diverse in how students can play. For younger students or students who have issues or troubles reading, the game will read for them. But for students who are excelling at reading, they can read for themselves. The third ISTE standard is Model Digital Age Work and Learning. The teachers are supposed to exhibit knowledge, skills, and work processes representative of an innovative professional in a global and digital society. Examples for assignments that were done for this one would be specifically like what we are doing now, creating a PowerPoint, a Prezi, or other form of presentation. This correlates with substandard C, which states that the student or teacher will communicate relevant information and ideas effectively to students, parents, and peers using a variety of digital age media and formats. We also did an assignment with Excel spreadsheets. This correlates to substandard B. Collaborate with students, peers, parents, and community members using digital tools and resources to support student success and innovation. And then we also did this, we created an entire Weebly account where we compiled all of the assignments for the semester, and that relates to substandard C as well. That was communicating relevant information and ideas to students, parents, and peers using digital media and formats. The fourth ISTE standard is Promote and Model Digital Citizenship and Responsibility. So basically teachers understand local and global societal issues. They're teaching their students how to be responsible online and how to behave ethically and legally online. Some examples of things that represent that standard would be a discussion post. We did discussion posts talking about appropriate uses of computers and the internet in the classroom. That specifically correlates to substandard C. Promote and model digital etiquette and responsible social interactions related to the use of technology and information. In another class, we also did an international dot swap on dot day, where students would be able to create a dot and email or mail to schools across the world that celebrate International Dot Day their specific dot, a classroom dot or individual dot that correlates with a literary book that talks about creativity and owning one's personal art and being proud of it. That project correlates with substandard D, which is develop and model cultural understanding and global awareness by engaging with colleagues and students of other cultures using digital age communication and collaboration tools. The final example is teaching your students how to use proper citations in anything that they do. One of the assignments that I had on a lesson plan was to have the students look for images that would correlate with structures on a map, and they were, in the end of their assignment, were to cite or give reference to where they found those images. So proper citations correlates with substandard A. Advocate, model, and teach safe, legal, and ethical use of digital information and technology, including respect for copyright, intellectual property, and the appropriate documentation of sources. The final ISTE standard is engage in professional growth and leadership. Teachers are supposed to continuously improve their professional practice. They should model lifelong learning, exhibit leadership in their school and professional community, and they should do this by promoting and demonstrating the effective use of digital tools and resources. So some of the examples that go along with this standard, we did a cartoon. The cartoon correlates to substandard A, which is participate in local and global learning communities to explore creative applications of technology to improve student learning. The website that we used to create our comics had access to comics that were being created by students and teachers globally. Another example is discussion post that we did on Web 2.0 tools. This discussion post correlates to substandard D, where you contribute to the effectiveness, vitality, and self-renewal of the teaching profession and of their school and community. The final example is the Vimeo account or Vimeo website. This website allows teachers to take existing YouTube videos and incorporate quiz questions or facts into the video that will pop up on the screen as the student is watching the video. This allows teachers to ask questions while students are watching videos, and it eliminates the need for the paper and pencil response. They can watch on a personal device and email in their answers. The Vimeo example correlates to substandard B, which states that the teachers exhibit leadership by demonstrating a vision of technology infusion, participating in shared decision making and community building, and developing the leadership and technology skills of others. This has been my ISTE standard presentation. Thank you for listening.